I think a lot of people assume that organic is just automatically better, and I'm going to tell you why that's not always the case and show you an example. Hi, my name is Melissa. If you're new here, I have been living a low tox, clean, whatever you want to call it, lifestyle for over 30 years. I grew up with a mom in the 90s and 2000s who was holistic, crunchy, whatever, and I'm continuing that now. Although I try to live more 80-20, but there are certain things that are just like non negotiables for me, and I try to make it low stress. So if you're interested in that, let's do this together. This right here is the perfect example of why I don't just choose organic right off the bat. So a lot of people will look in the tortilla section. There's always like just a whole wall of tortillas and they're going to go, "Oh, organic. That's got to be a good one, right?" So I'm going to show you the ingredient list and we're going to talk through it together. So once you flip it over, obviously wheat is not a problem. This uses sunflower oil. Some people might have an issue with that. That's kind of like not my biggest issue. Um, it really does not take a lot to make tortillas, so you can even make them at home with like three ingredients. But I understand people sometimes just need like a quick option and they're not going to do all that. But my issue is that there's so many ingredients on here to keep it shelf stable. The big call outs for me are xanthan gum, which I talked about in my last video. This has carrageenan in it still, which is like a no-no in me for me. Those two are really the ones that stand out. Plus, there's like some phosphates in here. There's another gum. So there's lots of added ingredients in here to make them more shelf stable or to make the texture more pleasant. And for me, those are gut disruptors and they are going to cause so many issues for me that that's going to be a no. My swap that I would switch to instead comes from Costco if you can get there, and they might sell these elsewhere, but they're these uncooked tortillas. They have like three ingredients in them. Now, some of you are going to be like, "Oh, it has canola oil in it." But for me, the canola oil is better than carrageenan and all of these gums and other additives. So I will take the three ingredient tortilla with canola oil in it over this like 10 ingredient, whatever that is, organic option because it's just too much stuff in there. And that's really gonna give you some like stomach issues if you are sensitive to those types of things.